This one pissed me off because I decided, let's not draw this look. Let's not even practice anything. Let's not really think it through because I shall be inspired by the process. Hello syndicates, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Cindy and I'm an avant-garde makeup artist. As an avant-garde makeup artist, the way that I develop my skills and I grow as an artist is to practice a lot. And that means I like to do a bunch of really fun makeup challenges. So there's different types of makeup challenges that you could do. You could do a timed makeup challenge, you could do a themed makeup challenge, skill or technical skill related makeup challenge, and you can do endurance makeup challenges. So that's not all the types of challenges you could do, but when it comes to timed, I've done like 30-minute makeup challenges or even 1-minute makeup challenges. There's like the creativity ones where you could be like, here's a theme and now mix that with a different theme, or pick 2 colors and make something up. So that tests your originality, that tests your creativity. Then you have, what's the third one that I mentioned? Technically skilled makeup challenge. And so what I'm referring to, like a technical makeup challenge, is if, for example, I really wanted to practice my detail work, I would choose to only do things with like a really tiny brush, and I would create like really complex, intricate looks until I got my handiwork done. On the first day of my 5-day makeup challenge, I had to make a quick decision of what type of looks I'm going to be doing for 5 days, because I know that some of them might be really intricate and I don't want to lose momentum early on, so let me plan this ahead of time. But I also don't want to plan too much because I want to be able to improvise. So I was in the middle of starting a culture series as part of my makeup storytime TikToks. Makeup tutorials packaged in 45-second to 60-second pieces. I do like a story time that is a voiceover telling something about my childhood, maybe a life of a creator, an epiphany I learned, something that made me pissed off, or I complain about shit, if that makes any sense. I asked my Patreon community, hey, what type of series would you like to see next as part of my story times? And the top choice was culture. So the first one I already did was Japan related. I actually had this idea in my head for a really long time, inspired by washi tape, because I was looking through Pinterest and I was looking through Google, and I just thought this beautiful washi tape design was like orange and blue, and I wanted to create something like a headpiece that would flow down onto my face. It worked out really well. The first day I was like, we need to continue this culture series immediately. So maybe we could do all 5 days culture series. The first day I did Taiwanese tea. The makeup itself felt very natural to put on. It didn't feel super challenging, but it was a very, very long look because I wanted it to be really pretty. As I was working on this look, I would feel very sentimental and going through memories as I was doing the makeup. The hardest part of this look was the detail work, because I had to not only follow trust the process method. As I put cream on, it looks like little blobs of hell, and then you dot the cream with eyeshadow, and that allows me to get this gradient look at the base of the flower. I looked at the tea canister, I had it right next to me just for reference, and I realized that's very similar to the way that, you know, you would draw it on a piece of paper. The real good part comes when you start outlining things. The colors itself, I thought I would look like the Hulk, painting myself completely green like that, but then offset with the pink and then the white and then the gold. Just looks so yummy. The second day actually was about the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines, and I wanted to talk about a piece that meant a lot to me, aka the flag. I had this image in my head when I woke up one day. It was, you know, 3 circles, almost like a Venn diagram, but not really. And I just had this thought of gold, intricate drawings coming out of each of these circles, triangles in the back, to match how a flag looks. I want it to be as abstract as possible. Everything is conceptual. This headpiece took me like 2 seconds to put together quickly. I just glued it all together, improvised how it would look just by placing the fans on top of each other, and then I tried it on, decided it was good, put it to the side for a couple hours, and by the time I was done with my makeup, it was ready to go on. When I sprayed the red, I was like, this was a mistake. It looks like blood on my face. Some people said it was actually their favorite look, but I personally didn't think that it was my best work. Technically, I did sort of fail my 5-day makeup challenge because then I didn't actually finish all 5 days in a row. Aww. But the next day, I was like, I need to get back into this. So I will do it. I did a Spain inspired look, and that was actually the last cultural series look. Someone had suggested in one of my older videos that I should do a makeup look that was inspired by this this little pocket mirror, and I wanted to, you know, it was a brassy gold and it had little gems around it that were multicolored, and I thought it kind of looks like if Thanos had a pocket mirror, like with his infinity gauntlet, or infinity glove? Is it the infinity gauntlet or infinity glove? I don't know, it looks like a big glove. But if that was turned into a pocket mirror, I have infinity stones in my pocket mirror. Woo! I had these new silicone molds I ordered from Amazon. If you want to get the same ones, you can visit my Amazon store, also in the link in my description box. These silicone molds were for cakes, but if you put glue gun into it, then you can create these beautiful filigree pieces. Do I have one next to me? I do. What? There you go. I painted it gold and I let it dry, and then I stuck it to my face. I also got Prozaid from a professional makeup store for the first time, and I had never used it before. And I knew if I wanted to glue something bigger than a gemstone on my face, I would need a stronger glue that was made for special effects. I'm pretty sure the whole process was like 5 hours plus filming, and since it took so much longer than my previous looks, even though the actual makeup painting part was not that intricate, it was mostly just gluing and waiting for glue to dry, I didn't have the heart to take off my makeup right afterwards. It was just like too much. It was itching. I couldn't smile because I had glued my cheeks, so every time I smiled I would look like chubby cheeks like this. Yeah! When the time came to take the makeup off, I was like, hey, let me do one of the husband removes my makeup videos. That was a horrible idea because he was so brutal. So initially he just started trying to rip them off, and when I was like screaming in pain, I was like, you need to stop. On Friday I started doing my next series, which is my TV and movie makeup series, a Handmaid's Tale inspired look. And that was the show that I had been watching while I was doing these makeup looks. So I wanted to do a neo-minimalism look, except I changed it up. I changed the colors to match what the Handmaid's Tale vibe was. So the teal and the red were colors that were from the show. The white also was from the show. The handmaid wears like white on the top. Her robe is completely like dark maroon bloody red, and then the wives are the women who are married to the commanders, and they wear like a teal look, so the color contrast is like really insane, and they'll be in like these all white stores or scenery where it really enhances their color differences. It's like polar opposite, but I find those colors really beautiful when you put them in conjunction with each other. This one did not take me that long with the makeup, but I did keep messing up around my eye area because the lines kept creasing and cracking, and that doesn't really happen if you're drawing on any other part of your face. I thought like the look might be like way too minimalist and too boring, but the fact that it was simpler, it stood out, it was more impactful, so it actually was received really well by the people that were watching it. Then on Saturday I was like, oh, that means I'm at the end of my 5-day makeup challenge, even though I skipped a day. Well, I would say I postponed a day. While I decided that I wanted to do this new series, a TV and movie series, I ended up deciding to switch again on Saturday to do this fashion series. This was a look that was inspired by a designer named Hannah Sung, and her clothes were just so colorful, so intense. This one pissed me off because I decided, let's not draw this look. Let's not even practice anything. Let's not really think it through because I shall be inspired by the process. I was like, let's paint my face white. Cool. Let's do a rectangle on your face because that is like kind of your go-to move. And I started to dislike it immediately. There was no dynamicism in it. Dynamism. And I decided, you know what, I'll just keep going and keep adding until I feel like I want to stop. So I kept going, I kept drawing, I started to look really just at her clothes and try to emulate that look as much as I could. The vibes, you know, the edginess. Even though I skipped a day, Technically, I didn't have to tell you guys this, but I'm super honest, so I have to let you guys know. I'm really proud of myself for finishing this like 5-day makeup challenge. It was definitely something that I didn't expect myself to do. If you haven't done a makeup challenge yet, try it, because you might be surprised of like what you can achieve. I think it really helped me understand, first of all, how easily distracted I am, but two, like what I'm actually capable of. If you have any challenges that you would like me to attempt, then please comment below, because I would really love to see what you guys have in mind for like the types of makeup challenges that I already do. Maybe you want to see more 30-minute makeup challenges, maybe you want to see another 5-day makeup challenge recap, then I will do it for you. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to check out this one where I react to my most viral TikTok videos. As usual, stay creative, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! This is why I should write things down. I can't remember anything when I just like say it. Give me a second.